Man, I feel like we were just here yesterday talking about leaks for the brand new S650 Ford Mustang. In that last video, we were talking about the interior. Today, we got to see the front fascia completely revealed. I want you guys to hear my thoughts. Here we go. Okay, let's just go right into it. I gotta go upstairs, so hold on a second. Let me teleport. Let's see it. Huh? Man. Okay, Ford, this ain't it. It's nice, but it's like, it's okay. It's not great. I think that, what is that? Were you inspired by a Charger or a Challenger at the same time? It looks completely square on the sides. Is that what we're going with, huh? We're going with square on the sides, huh? That's what we're doing? That's what's hot in the streets? I think the bottom, what is that? The bottom 30% looks like Corvette C8 inspired. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's bad. But that's what it reminds me of. Okay. Got some air ducts there. Okay, and let the airflow go in. Cool everything down. Hopefully it won't have the same problems that the C8 did with the venting in that situation. Hopefully you got a nice grill to kind of cover everything up. No rock chips in my radiator. Huh, okay. What else do we got? There's a very sharp line at the top of that thing. Okay, let's see. So when the hood is down, it looks like it's gonna be very sharp, like one solid line going across right there. Okay. It's hard to enjoy this. What is that? What are those headlights? Those look like rear tail lights. They don't look like headlights. Headlights aren't supposed to look like that. Like all the Mustangs that I like, the headlights look like eyes. Like my car looks like it has eyes. When I'm chasing down my prey in my Mustang, it looks like eyes are coming at you to eat you from behind. What is this? 3 eyes on each side. What are these, the deadlights? Huh? Are we It? Was this Stephen King's It inspired? Huh? Is that what we're doing? Those headlights do not work for me. They don't look good. They don't have that thing. It's not a complete package right there. Okay, it's not a complete package. My voicing is all over the place here because that's how I feel about this design. The design is all over the place. Like it's here, it's there, it's C8, it's Charger, it's Challenger, it's very wide nose nostril having Mustang logo in the center, can't drive because people can't recognize the headlights, don't have eyes in the face looking. Jesus. What are we doing here? Like, Ford, okay, all right, in all seriousness, all jokes aside, everybody, so we've got a leak. We can see clearly that this is the new design for the Mustang front, and this is a live reaction. I have it on my big screen TV. That's not a flex, that's just what it is. And I'm looking at it this way because I want to see details. I want to see if this is going to look nice. And I will say Ford, I don't think the design is brave. I don't think that the design is going to stand out and be iconic. I don't think that the design for this is like something that screams like Mustang performance, has a signature look and style to it. It does feel edgy and it feels boxy edgy, right? It does feel very like Dodge styling where it's like flat angles, like very fast bricks going straight at you. That's what it feels like to me. I will say, if I had to save this and be nice about it and put it on my business hat, it looks to me that like Ford is accepting the fact that the Mustang is probably going to be one of their biggest selling vehicles that's not a truck. And they want to kind of take that popularity and try to 2, 3, 4X it by one, making it appealing internationally. I'm guessing, so like maybe there's other countries that have a better or a different kind of taste that they're trying to appeal to, because this design doesn't feel like it has a signature to it. It doesn't feel like it has a key or specific styling influence. It has venting, it has airflow, it looks like. It has things that on their own maybe look cool, but like the sum of all parts doesn't really give me something that is like, has a prominent standout design to it, and then things that accentuate it in a nice way. I will say, I'm reacting to this without seeing the hood closed. This is a spy shot, and it's not the official reveal yet. I doubt Ford is going to go through a facelift. I don't think it's so bad that it needs one, But I do think that it feels a little uninspired. It feels uninspired. It may be great for performance. It may be great for airflow. And I'm sure they did wind tunnel tests to figure out how the hell they're going to get this all to work together and be cool. It just doesn't feel all the way there yet. I think that I'll be okay. You know, I think Mustang owners who are looking to upgrade for this year, I'm sure performance-wise, spec-wise, especially all-wheel drive, if it's just pure straight line performance and speed that you're looking for, this is probably going to be the fastest series of Mustangs that they make. I'm guessing, but I mean, I would imagine with all-wheel drive from the start, you're probably going to do a lot better than a lot of the Mustangs that spin. Just stock, considering stock. You know, there's going to be tons of aftermarket support for all the different Mustangs out there that can help you increase your acceleration time from launch. So I'm not getting into that conversation, but I am simply saying that, like, I'm pretty sure that we're going to see some very exciting cars come out. I think we're going to see great performance out of them all across the board, comparing to the previous generation and then even going back and back and back. These are going to be a lot of fun to drive if you're really excited about driving in a straight line very fast. I don't have enough experience in driving all-wheel drive around a track to really give any information there. But if we're just sticking to the styling and appeal, I'm really hoping that the side and rear come through and hit grand slams, because I feel like it's going to need to. I'm not completely sold on what I've seen so far, but I'm not unsold. So let me give with all due respect, I need to say I'm not unsold, and I'm not a 50-50. It's like, I really do hope that the sum of all parts when I see the vehicle in its entirety is enough to make me want to upgrade. I would love to bring, you know, a brand new Mustang to the channel and like be part of the early adopters. But I would hate to drive something that I don't think looks sexy at all times. I could care less about all the performance if I don't feel like I have something that I'm proud of. If I don't feel like I have something that feels attractive, that feels like it's gonna, you know, just own the block, even if it's just standing there. Because think about it. Do you want to be the guy who hops out of, or girl, or however you identify, that hops out of the brand new Mustang and like you're expecting like, oh yeah, look at me. I just went into the gas station to go get my candy bar and I came back out and there's people around my car. And then you start to hear what they're talking about. Do you want them to say, dang, you know, that's a really nice car. It looks great. Like, man, I wonder who owns this. Or do you want to hear them saying, holy shit, look at that, like that, oh man, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of pride in ownership. And right now, Ford, it's not there yet. If this is just the base model and maybe GTs and GT500s and, you know, whatever Mach 1, if there's going to be another one of those, and GT350s, if those come back as well, like, sure, there could be so many different styling changes and options that we could see in the future. Also, we got to keep in mind that, like, let's say the front fascia is a miss, but the platform is great. Nothing stops Ford from pulling a Chevy and then just redesigning the part in a follow-up for the model year. And so, I don't know. I don't think first-year sales are going to be so bad just because of the front fascia. Like, that really, what happened to Chevy, that I had never seen that before. I did not expect it to be that bad for them. But Ford might be following suit. If the other models don't come through with some heat, and this is kind of the styling that we're going to be going with, I would be concerned if I was in the drawing room for this vehicle, just from the front. And we're keeping it all in perspective, and we're going to be fair. Just from the front, I would say if I was giving it a grade out of 100, it's like a 76. I think there's cool things about it, and when I look at individual pieces, I'm like, yeah, that could be cool. When it all comes together, I don't see like a unison. I don't see like a flow. I don't see like an appeal, you know what I mean, that stands out in a lot of ways. And so, who knows what's next, but as far as what I see right now, that's kind of how I feel. So yeah, that's my reaction. And by the way, I mean, because I do realize I edited half the video by now already, and I came back to film this part. I'm wearing my company jacket. Everything I'm saying right now, obviously, is my own opinion. It has nothing to do with my employer. This is just a dope jacket. I mean, I don't care what you say. I love this thing. I wear it all the time. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, you can clearly see that I like to have a lot of fun in the content that I make. And if that's something that you like to watch, why don't you go ahead and join the red team? Click the subscribe button and we can stay in touch. You want to talk directly to me? Drop a comment. I can read. I like go in the comments and I read them and I respond. And yeah, like, I really don't care what you have to say, good or bad. As long as I feel like it's something that we can engage with, and maybe there's some positivity, I'll respond. Yeah, hang out. Let's keep going. And yeah, last thing, these leaks are coming out fast. Like, we had a leak yesterday, we've got a leak today. When I go to sleep tonight, there's probably gonna be 2-3 leaks. And at this rate, the full car is gonna be revealed by Friday. Like, this is insane. Good luck for it on the launch of this vehicle. From the bottom of my heart, I want you guys to do very well. I want you to knock this out of the park, because literally since I got my license, the Mustang has been the car for me. I'm well into my adult years and I'm still buying Mustangs. It stuck with me. It's part of me. People who know me, it's synonymous with Mustang in a lot of ways. So, you know, hold it down for the people who feel the same way as I do. Crush this. Like, really, really, really make something awesome. And put your everything into the marketing and get people excited about this. And if the front fascia is a miss, please don't be afraid to correct the mistakes. That's all I got for you guys. Until the next leak or until the next car part upgrade for my project car, I'm Larry, this is Red 6, and I'm out.